I know I'm starting with a mirror, but welcome to today's episode. I have a philosophical question. Alright, let's get into it. Is it wrong to end all of mankind? And please motivate your answers and why it would be wrong. Let's say, I'm giving you a scenario. Let's say someone develops an airborne cellular poison that only affects humans. And this airborne poison makes everyone fall asleep. You don't feel any pain, but everyone pretty much falls asleep simultaneously. Pretty much. Might be a difference between like 1 minute perhaps. And then you drift off to your death. Painlessly. Along with everyone else in the world. Would that be considered evil? If everyone dies on the same time, because I think the value of our lives is in connection with others. So I'm just asking because it's kind of an interesting topic and I've never gotten any response that I found good enough to this particular philosophical question. Of course, I think it's wrong to murder. I think it's wrong to take one life. I think needless suffering is wrong and bad and evil. The ones who cause needless suffering, I see those as evil. Definitely. But in this particular scenario, I'm just curious about how people would argue. Because I've been trying to go around it in my head and try to see how it would be evil. Because personally, like, some people say, I want to live, but how valuable would your life be completely alone on the planet? And would you really care? Like if you were safe in the knowledge that everyone else on the planet would die at the same time, painless deaths, would you feel bad about dying? Because somehow there's this inner feeling in me that says no. And then I'm trying to logically understand that feeling as well. But that's only if everyone were to die. Because obviously you don't want to die alone. Obviously you don't want just a couple of people to die. I mean, well, that's kind of a different topic. Oh yeah, would you kill the people who are pure evil, who genuinely just cause needless suffering all the time wherever they go? Because of, just so they can enjoy themselves or whatever. Those who just step on babies' heads or whatever. Or kill dogs in the road or toss them in the microwaves or ovens. Some people do that shit. I'm just curious because this is kind of a philosophical question that really intrigues me and has intrigued me for a very long time. And I know that this is not generally a channel for something like this, but I'm just curious to see people's answers. Is it wrong to end all of mankind if you do it in this manner? Because I'm one of those people who have been thinking, how am I supposed to save mankind? Or how can I help groups? How can I unite people so that we can actually save mankind together? How can we unite and understand each other at a deeper level to be able to fight to make the world a genuinely better place? And I think salvation, creation, and destruction are not that far apart. But you kinda gotta bring it to its end point for it to be valuable, because it changes its value, doesn't it? Because if you only destroy a bit, you're destroying a lot of things for some people. And that hurts them. And then they'll come back for more destruction. You know, vengeance. So a little bit of destruction doesn't really do much good. Unless it's like minuscule and it's only affecting you. Like for example, you punch a tree because you're really angry instead of killing another person. Well, that can benefit you. That's kind of a creative way of letting your anger out in a more constructive way. creating a little bit, building a building, for example, can be good, but it's not going to save the world, obviously. Creating one small group is not going to save the world. I mean, it can create good things. It could potentially do bad as well, but generally creativity and building things, saving things tend to lead to good things. Doing good tends to lead to good, provided you're actually doing good and you're not completely blind. That is why we must learn everything that we can possibly learn, so that we know that the outcome of our actions will be positive. Because honestly, blaming things and saying, "Oh no, but my intentions were good." I mean, if your intentions are truly good, then learn. If you genuinely want to do good, learn, so that you'll know for sure that your actions will lead to something good. Obviously, you can't always know, and then you kind of just gotta go with what you do know. But there's no excuse for you to be saying, "No, I don't need to learn from these people, and also I'm gonna do the right thing." And it's like, what? How are you supposed to do the right thing if you don't understand those people? But that's kind of, I'm off on a tangent. I know it's not the type of video that I normally make, but I just decided to just ask the question. And I probably look weird in this. I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm just gonna post it because I'll just take the you look like a rapist. You look like a psychopath. You look ridiculous. You look ridiculous. I will suckle on your blood. Oh, you're so quirky. I will suck your cock. Yum yum. Din din din. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Cheers.